Hello students, in this video we are going to study how to design and implement half subtractor. You all know how to perform subtraction operation in binary numbers. We have studied that subtraction operation is performed using complement method, that is 1's complement method and 2's complement method. But here the subtraction operation is performed by subtracting the subtrahend bit is subtracted from the corresponding significand of the minuend bit. That you all know the binary numbers have only two simples, 0 and 1. So for subtracting these two bits there are four possible ways. That means 0 is subtracted from 0, that means 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. Then 0 is subtracted from 1, that means the result is equal to 1. Then 1 is subtracted from 1, that is 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So in all these three cases, the subtrahend is less than the minuend. Okay, first operand is the minuend and second operand is the subtrahend. So the subtrahend bit is less than or equal to the minuend bit. Okay, so in this case the difference bit is obtained by directly subtracting the subtrahend from the minuend bit. One more case is there. In that case the subtrahend is greater than the minuend bit. So it is not possible to subtract 1 from 0. In this case we borrow a bit from the previous bit. Okay, that means the result is equal to 1, difference equal to 1 with a borrow 1. That means we borrow a 1 from the next bit. Suppose for example you want to perform the operation 1011 minus 0101. That means 0101 is subtracted from 1011. So for the first bit, least significant bit, 1 is subtracted from 1. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Then for the next bit, 1 minus 0, 0 is subtracted from 1, that is 1. For the third bit, 1 is subtracted from 0, so that is not possible. So we take a borrow from the next bit. Here 1 is borrowed from the next bit, so 0 becomes 1 0. When 1 is borrowed from here, this bit becomes 1 minus 1, that is 0. So 1 0 minus 1 is equal to 1. Okay, next, that means instead of 0, we subtract 1 from 1 0 after borrowing 1 from the next bit. Okay, so for this bit, we take a borrow from the next bit and we get the answer is equal to 1 and a borrow. So for the fourth bit, 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. Okay. So if the subtrahend bit is greater than the minuend bit, in that case the result is equal to 1 and we have a borrow. In all other cases, we simply subtract subtrahend from the minuend, and in all that cases borrow is equal to 0. Right? So this is the simple subtraction operation. Normal method of subtracting one bit from the other bit. Okay. Here our aim is to design a combinational circuit that subtract two bits and produces their difference. That means here subtract two single bits and produce the difference. That is the statement of the problem. That is the first step. Second step is identify the available inputs and the required outputs. So here we subtract two single bits. So there are two inputs. Okay. Then while performing subtraction between two bits, it generates a difference and a borrow that we saw earlier. So there are two outputs, difference and borrow. Okay. So the third step is assign label for this inputs and output. So here inputs are labeled as x, y, x and y, and outputs are labeled as d and b, where d represents the difference and b represents the borrow. Then fourth step is draw the truth table. So here there are two inputs and two outputs. The truth table contains 4 columns. So here the inputs are x and y and outputs are difference and borrow d and b. Okay. Then here there are two inputs. So there are 4 possible input combination, that is 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. Okay, 0 minus 0 is equal to 0 with a borrow 0. 0 minus 1 means 1 with a borrow 1. 1 minus 0 1 with a borrow 0. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0 with a borrow 0. Okay. Fifth step is find the minimized expression for D and B. For this, draw the K-map and find the expression. So this is the K-map for difference and this is for borrow. So here the inputs are x and y. X may be 0 or 1, y may be 0 or 1. Okay. So here difference output is equal to 1 for the minterms 0, 1 and 1, 0. So these two columns are 1. Then output is borrow is equal to 1 for 0, 1. Okay. So here not possible to group the ones. So we can write the expression as D is equal to x bar y plus xy bar. That is equal to x XOR y. Okay. Borrow is equal to x bar y. Okay. Sixth step is implementation. We can implement the circuit using basic gates and also universal gates. So first we implement the circuit using basic gates and XOR gate. So here we know that difference is equal to x XOR y and borrow is equal to x bar y. So we can draw a XOR gate for the difference. The inputs are x and y, right? So here we get x XOR y, that is the difference. Then we take x, note that x, complement that x, that means x bar. Then take y, then add these two inputs. So here we get x bar y, that is the borrow. Okay, so this is the implementation of half subtractor using basic gates and XOR gate. Right? Next we can implement half subtractor using NAND logic. So we know S is equal to x XOR y. So we know how to implement XOR gate using NAND logic. So we explained that derivation in implementation of all other gate using NAND logic. Refer that video for the expression. That means in that video we derive the expression as x XOR y is equal to x xy bar whole bar into y xy bar whole bar whole bar. Okay. Next we can find the expression for borrow. Borrow is equal to x bar y. X bar y can be written as x bar y plus y bar. Apply distributive law, that is y into x bar plus y bar. Okay. Apply De Morgan's theorem to this x bar plus y bar. It can be written as xy bar. Okay. Y xy bar can be written as y xy bar double bar. Okay. Now we can implement the circuit. So here we have a NOR gate with two inputs x and y. Here we get xy bar. Then take this x and xy bar NANDed together. So here we have x into xy bar whole bar. Then take this xy bar and y NANDed together. We get y into xy bar whole bar. Then take these two outputs given to a NAND gate. So here we have x into xy bar whole bar dot y into xy bar whole bar whole bar. So this is the difference, right? Then here borrow is equal to y xy bar double bar. So here we have y xy bar bar. Take this input and complement it. So this is equal to borrow, that is y into xy bar whole bar bar, right? So this is the NAND gate implementation of half subtractor. Okay. Next we can implement this half subtractor using NOR logic. So here difference is equal to x XOR y. We know how to implement x XOR y using NOR logic. Refer the video of implementation of all other gate using NOR logic for the derivation. So in that video we derived the expression as x XOR y is equal to x plus y bar whole bar plus y plus x plus y bar whole bar. Okay, that is the expression for the difference. Next we can find the expression for borrow. Borrow is equal to x bar y. X bar y can be written as x bar y plus x bar. Apply distributive law, that is x bar into x plus y. It can be written as x bar into x plus y double bar. Apply De Morgan's, that is x double bar plus x plus y bar whole bar. Okay, that is equal to x in x plus y bar whole bar. Okay, so this is the expression for the borrow. Clear? Now we can draw the circuit using NOR gate. So here we have a NOR gate with two inputs x and y. So this is x plus y bar. Then take this x, NORed with x plus y bar. Here we have the output x plus y bar whole bar. Similarly take y and x plus y bar. Both inputs are given to a NOR gate. So here we have y plus x plus y bar whole bar. Next take these two outputs given to another NOR gate. Okay, here we have the output x plus y bar whole bar plus y plus x plus y bar whole bar. Right, that is the difference. Next we can find the borrow. Borrow is equal to x plus y bar whole bar, that is x plus, here we have x plus y bar whole bar. Okay, so take this output, mark it as B. So that is the borrow output. Okay, so this is the NOR gate implementation of half subtractor circuit. Okay, so this is how we can design and implement half subtractor using XOR gate and basic gate and also universal gates. Okay, thank you.